次の章。
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
資質ポートレートを撮ったことか。
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
ザックと
Perhaps go and ask him about it?
ドロタの
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night.
嘘。
You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online. Yes. What do you want? The Shores. Oh, you mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait.
Dorota.
Dorota, I remember now. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Huh?
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
え？何？は？何を見た？
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
本当？
What do you mean?
バイオレットから聞いたってしてるか。
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse. Yeah, she didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you, like to see them?
Oh. まとまってきてくれた。
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos?
動画？めっちゃ見せてくれるよ。
That's a good one.
もちろんでしょ。
Oh. Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah. This is the one.
なんか証拠ないのか。
There's more.
やめとこ。この顔いいね。
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
どれくらいいいってどういうこ
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
とバイオレットとはつながりはあるの
I'm usually here most nights.
はいはい。証明できる人は
Only the roof rats.
ネズミにじゃあ話聞けるか。部屋変わった？あれさっきこんな部屋だった。
No? Who's that?
まあ、でもこれ知ってたら、
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her.
うん、写真。じゃあ、
Were they sleeping together?
じゃあこれ、あれどうしよう、入ってってみる。
Why did you tell me that? Every time I think of her now, I'm going to see her with someone else. Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
あんまりなんか、ちょっと、警部、めっちゃ目がギラって。
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
バイオレットにザックのこと聞いてみるか。はい。
Do we really have to?
はい。
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
なぜそう見えない？
He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
あ、何？なんだこれ？なんかこのガキは？何これ？は？え、何今の？これ？何これ？
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
あれ、なんか、変わった？出る。あ、これで、これの、なんか、切り替わった状態で、とかじゃないんだ。なんだこれ。ブローミー。え？ちょっと待って。よくわからん。元の姿に戻る。姿が変わると何なの？え？
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
ブローミンを訪ねる。ブローミンがいないのか、部屋に。レインボーがどういうこと？フレクシブル。え、どういうこと？誰もいねえよ。
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
さっきいたけどな。さっき他の人間としていたけど、サムになったら出てきてくれた。
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
どういうこと?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
よくわかんない。なんかトラベラーっていうのが出てきたね。
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam.
なんだ?
I've got news.
何ですか?
We've done a reading.
はいはいはい。なんか仕事からって言ってたもんな。なんだ?
The Five Swords. That's the same card as
それ言
yesterday.
ってたやつだな。なんだ?
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
ワンド.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Better for Ten of Swords.
やばいやん。
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder.
2回目の殺人事件。
Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
マンローってなんか、エリスを訪ねる。
You must be Sam.
マンローってなんかラジオで喋ってるやつ。
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me. Yes. We were friends.
うん。
I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
付き合ってんの
This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy. Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to, I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
おう。
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
さっきタクシーの中で、レインコート着たらバッチリよって言ったやつだな。
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
あ、聞いてみよう。
On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
だってなんでラジオでカメラどうやってやる
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it. She told me she faked it. But you'd know best. It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
窒息するってことどういうこと
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
僕にしてほしいこと
Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Oh,
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
Hi.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
怖っ。怖い怖い怖い。なんや急に。もう一回立ててみる。何もなかった。怖いね。
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target, Alice Monroe. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
レクシーと、ブロンウィンと、まあ、ザックがちょっと怪しめって感じ？
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
彼女に会ったことは？
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing. No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
オスカーいない。あ、まだ大丈夫だ。バイオル。あ、待って。なんだこの子供は。
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Sophia.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Why this?
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
そう知りたい。
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
やめとこう。なんか今の話した方がいい気がする。ブロンウィン。
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
お、突然。
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
なるほど。
Yes, of course, anything.
どうなんだろう。
I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out. A little bit. What did you want to know?
儀式。
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? 3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. No. I can do a reading if you want.
お、カード多いね。なんだ。
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
なんとなく分かってきた。トラベラーっていうのが犯人なんだ。で、トラベラーが、なんか、トラベラー側の世界の目的で、3人を殺さないといけないと。
I met her at the radio
で、その
station.
トラベラーはこの世界の誰かに憑依してる。
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
一応表面上は、
Because he said he'd see us again. In August.
この
Before we even knew it was a month and
タ
a
ロットの
place.
人たちがそれを止めようとしてると占って。そういうことでいいんだ
So
な。
what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
ザック・ウェストンに注意して。あ、ビジャーボード。
You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Ellis 大丈夫だ。ゲームも立たない。
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
どうすればいいかな。これ聞いた方がいいのかな。
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
大丈夫
do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
やめとくか。嘘をつく。
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. A cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped.
それが宇宙船。
That was the first time they took me.
最初の遭遇。
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. As far as I know, I've gone. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
それがトラベラー的なこと？
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.